Alright, so yeah. Welcome to my channel. I am the Melanin Mediator. Greetings everyone. Greetings, Earthlings. We're gonna be doing some just general readings. So let's see what we got out here so far. It's a general collective reading. See what's going on with you and maybe your person or your finances or whatever they spit out at us. We're gonna talk about it. So let's do it. Alright. So somebody got a secret. Someone has a secret. You know, got a secret. Can you keep it? Yes, someone has a secret, right? What that secret is, I don't know. Hold on. Let's get this going. Oh yeah, I got some things going on. So you got a secret. Lost one instantly. Okay, Spirit, what is this secret? What is this secret? Alright. We need more clarity. Spirit, what is... So first and foremost, there's a secret here. Right? You got swear. So someone swore that they would never tell your secret, or you swore you would never tell someone else's secret, but you told. You told. I don't know what is that about? It says everybody tells. You shouldn't have told them. Alright, I'm going to go to another deck to try to get some clarity on... Yes. So let's separate this out and try to get some clarity on what's going on over here. So let's talk about this secret, because it's a lot going on. You know, when it's a lot going on, what do I say? You got your life is a movie. So right now, yeah, we're gonna run these two decks to kind of get some answers, right? Strength card popping out. So you're gonna have to be strong for this one. I don't know what the fuck you told or what you told somebody else, but shouldn't have did that. They shouldn't have did that. Right? So let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on with the collective, because somebody has a secret and somebody swore they never tell, but it's looking like they told. Yeah, they told and then they tried to like ghost you. They told your secret and then they tried to ghost you. Like, they tried to almost flee and be like, oh, I'm on a new path, or I'm taking time for tranquility and peace. I don't want to do the negativity after they purged your secret out of their fucking system, right? Ooh, let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, this person is not a friend. This person is an enemy. And they've been talking about you. It wasn't to one person. It was to large groups. Sometimes when you were even around, there were cackles and keys about you. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, this person has a level of envy for you that is astronomical. They traded the secret for a little bit of money. So they told your secret for a little bit of bread. You know? The person said, what would you give me for it? What's the exchange? Because they were a little bit reluctant, but everybody has a price, right? So once they realized what the price was, and it wasn't much, they had given away way more than they traded. But your best kept secret you kept protected. Your biggest secret you kept protected. You saw something that they didn't see. You were wise way past whatever they had going on. But I want you to know that this person that told your secret is in for some really, really extreme karma. We're talking about extreme karma. Like, this is going to send this person into a space of paranoia. You know, they're always going to feel like they have to carry or have a weapon or something of that nature because their karma is coming and they will be hunted in the same manner of whatever it was that they told on you. The way they spread that is the way this will spread. And I don't even know if it's hunted, if that's the right word. Possibly betrayed. But it's going to be betrayed by something much larger, something way more spiritual, something way more damaging. You know? The spirits are saying they should have never told your secret. Right? Alright, so let's see what else we got going on here, collective, because there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't even know how to work this. So if there's people in here, say hi. I don't know how to work it. Alright, so let's see what we got going on. Let's see if we can get some clarity. Okay, so now we have clarity as to who this person is. It's a frenemy, but they're a hater. They're a hater. Yeah, this friend is not a friend. They were planning to take you out, Chance. Like a stick-up girl, like a setup girl, or setup guy. Let's see. So let's figure this out. Why is this person hating on the collective? Why is this person hating on the collective? Okay. 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 It makes sense now. Okay, so This was a smear campaign. You're some kind of, either you're on the way up or you're some kind of boss or you got some kind of something going on. But because you're such a boss, this motherfucker tried to yeah, tried to basically say that you're not, or tried to hate on you and tell your secrets because you confide in them because you believe that they were someone. I see them, you know what I mean? I see them in each different group telling all of your secrets. You know? Sometimes in pillow moments telling all of your secrets. And the people that don't have any level of loyalty to them. So telling your secrets, they might as well have got on a megaphone and shouted it out at a parade. Because they told your secrets to people that had no loyalty to them. So they definitely don't have any loyalty to you. And for what reason? I know they're a hater. They swore they wouldn't tell because the collective is a boss out here, you know, big energy. Why did they do it? Because I feel like the collective has always been rather, you know, solid with it. So why did they do it? Nah. Stability? They did it because they didn't have any money. They did it because they didn't have any food. So they did it to feed their family. So this was a money transaction. They sold you, basically. They sold your information to take care of their family. That's diabolical. You feel me? Okay, so what's going on with... Alright, so let's move that over here. We got an idea as to what that means. Now, we got Sigma male. What's going on with the Sigma male? Let's find out what's going on with the Sigma male. So, I don't know if this is a man that you consider to tell your secrets. Like, he was like, this is a man that maybe... Let me see. Let's get some more clarity, spirit. This is definitely someone you entrusted with a lot of personal information. This woman or man, you entrusted them with a lot of personal information. Things that you don't entrust other people with because they presented a front as if you could. They made it seem as if they were safe and they weren't safe. Hold on, collective. Yeah, you trusted them. You trusted them. You carried all of their secrets, all of their weight. But they were greedy. They were greedy as fuck. And very blind and naive. You know, that's like a recipe for disaster. But this person, you definitely trusted this person. And they presented trustworthy. But they were a wolf in sheep's clothing. This Sigma male is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Whoever he is, translate the energy as necessary. But whoever he is, he's a wolf in sheep's clothing. And I'm thinking this is some kind of lover because I don't see a reason why this would matter. So this is a lover that you trusted. Let's get some more clarity. Let's get some more clarity, collective. Yeah, this man is married. I don't know if you're aware of that, but you trusted him and y'all were in a relationship, and this man is married with a child. Or he left you with a child. But the bottom line is either way, it has everything to do with him being married. So maybe, let me find out. Is this who my collective, is this who he told the collective's business to? Is this who she told the collective, their spouse? Let's find out, guys. Yeah, it was the T. It was the T. And she took that and helped him, assisted him in stabbing you in the back because you're sleeping with her husband. I mean, you didn't know that, but that's not the story he probably told her, you know? Let me see now. Clarify the Ace of Knives. Yeah, he's a player. He just tries to keep everything balanced to feed his habits of whatever it is that he needs, and then he does you in. So hold on, we got clarity there. So now we know who everybody is here. So clarify the beta bitch. Who's the beta bitch? Who spirit is the beta bitch? Collective, I think they thought you were. I think they thought you were. Hold on. They thought you was the mark, collective. Hold on. Wow. They thought you were. Because you present a certain way. Yeah, they had no idea. They had no idea that you give it up like you give it up. You're a one-man army. They had no fucking idea. The same knife they used to stab you in the back, you used it to make a spear. They had no idea who they were dealing with. They took your kindness for weakness. Okay, so clarify now why Tony Montana's here. Clarify that in this sequence, spirit. Somebody ain't gonna make it out. Somebody is gonna get all those knives back in their back that they gave other people. This person has been doing this for quite some time. Somebody's not gonna make it out alive. And just when they think they've made it out, that's when it's all gonna fucking fall down. Somebody's just not gonna make it out. Let me get some clarity on this. The tongue. Life and death is in the tongue. They spoke malice into your world, into your experiences. You're heavily protected, so they basically sold their own poison, collective. Hold on. Yeah, you're at peace. You're at peace. You're protected. You have nothing to worry about. So why is 21 and 14 days here, Spirit? What is that time frame about? And you know, it could be fluid. 14 days, 21 days, 21 months, 14 months. You know, take it how it resonates. Provide some more clarity for that one, Spirit. 14 days and 21 days. Okay. Taking money in exchange for information and stabbing people in the back and setting them up has its own karmic web. So basically, you got 14 days to right your wrongs, 21 days to flee, and then they're going to pursue, but they'll catch up. There is no avoidance. You just hope that when they catch up, that your soul is pure enough for them to bypass you and allow you to continue, because what you did to this person was unnecessary. So you have two choices. So this person has two choices. They don't have a bunch of choices. They got two choices. And really, they got one right choice and one wrong choice. So they got one choice. And this will be their final hoorah. If they don't get it right, one of those roads leads to the end and the other one leads to further life. So this person is in for a collective. I don't know what they got going on, man. Alright, it says reclaim it, Spirit. Why is reclaim it here? What is the collective reclaim it? What does the collective need to reclaim? You need to reclaim your power back from this person. You need to reclaim your security back from this person. You need to reclaim your wishes and dreams back from this person. And most of all, you need to reclaim and get your money back from this person. Alright, so why is ghetto here? Because this person's a bottom feeder. Like, you don't belong with them. They're a fucking bottom feeder. They got low vibrational energies all around them. They consume low vibrational everything, and there is nothing else really to be entertained with this person. They have nothing else going on, I promise. This person is very low vibrational. Like, this is the type of person, like, they're almost like zombie ghoulish. And they'll just, instead of going to get food, they'll just bite into their arm. They're just wasting, yeah, they're not growing in any way. Clarify that card. Yeah, because they want to be lazy. They want to be lazy. So they set people up for money, or they do things for money for a certain life that's not fulfilling. You have everything you want and nothing that you desire. Alright, so why is a fucking drunk here? Why is a fucking drunk here? Clarify, Spirit. So I don't know if you had a drinking problem as a result of this situation, or they have a drinking problem, but somebody is trying to do it cold turkey, recluse, away from everybody else. Someone is really trying to detox cold turkey. You know, they got one person that they rely on, and that person is fucking firm as fuck. You know, what is the point of the detox? Because they were an alcoholic, apparently. What is the point of the detox? What does this have to do with the collective, and why does the collective care? I'm trying. You gotta explain that, Spirit. Hold on. We gotta figure out why Spirit thinks you're that person's person. You're the person that they're supposed to make children with, have a family with. Happiness, abundance, build a life of very, very abundant life. So okay, so if the collective should be with this person, how should they feel about the fact that this person betrayed them and told all their fucking secrets to a fucking stranger? And then he's like married with children. Like, what is that about? To the collective, how does that work? You're where he finds his peace. She finds her peace. You're the you're their peaceful place. Okay? So how does the collective feel about all this? I saw a Gullah Jack. She feels like a target, you know? But when she's with you, or when she's with him, or when he's with her, they feel like a parental safety. Like, I feel safe in your arms type situation. This person always made you feel safe. Y'all are gonna have a happy ending though. I know it sounds crazy because your life is a movie. But y'all are gonna have a happy ending. How do we get to the happy ending? I'm gonna try a few more and then we're gonna switch out decks. Oh. So his shadow self has to die. That person's karmic energy has to die. The negative aspects of that person has to die. This person is saying that anything gets in the way has to die. This person's on some other shit. This person is like borderline obsessed. So is it safe for the collective to even be with this person? Hold on. Well, the reality is this person is into spiritual stuff. You know, whether they're a root worker or a healer or whatever. Let's go to another deck. Hold on, y'all. Because we got a lot. Okay. Let's get some clarity. Let's ask some questions over here. Alright, collective. So we got one more we got to clarify. But for now, I don't want this shit to be upside down. I know I just be shuffling. Okay, so how does this man feel towards the collective? They feel like you're leaving them behind. They wished. So they're in a space of regret. Yeah, this person is in a space of major regret for whatever the fuck they did to you, collective. Hold on. So, why did they stab the collective in the back? Why did they tell the collective secret? Why did they do the collective? Why did they betray the collective the way they did? Why did they betray the collective the way they did? Because they didn't know no better. They only know how to snake people. So what does this person want to say to the collective? Well, that's what they want to say. They miss you. They miss you a lot. Like they're realizing that you were the that person for them. You were something special. Let's see. Yeah, they love you. They desire you. This person wants to sleep with you and everything. This person really is missing the shit out of you. Like every card here says they're missing you. Yeah, they're in extreme regret. They're in extreme regret. Yeah, they want to apologize. They say they know the cross. I wish things could be different. I feel you leaving me behind. I wish I had treated you better. You were the best thing in my life. I wish I could take my words back. I want to feel that way again. I love you unconditionally. I know that I crossed the line with you. I knew exactly what I was doing. I want you. Should the collective take this person back? How does the collective feel about taking this person back? So the collective, okay. So you feel the way they feel. You just want them to change. You love them, despite hearing all this bad shit that they've done and told your secrets. So the question is, would you be patient enough to listen to them if they came to you and told you that they betrayed you? Would you be able to sit through that? Would you be able to weather that? Would you be able to, you know? So how does it look for the collective? One message from the collective to their person. Let's see how the collective feels. Oh. So you still feel the spark. You feel the attachment. But you're no longer available to this person. Well, how does this person feel about the collective? One card. How does this person feel about the collective? They feel like they're becoming better because of you. So they're becoming better. So is my collective going to take them back? Should they take them back? Okay, so even if y'all do take them back, I'm not saying that y'all won't take them back. It's going to take some time for them to get close to you because you don't trust them at this point. They've broken your trust, and I think that's something that they have to accept, right? All right, let's go to a different deck. Yeah, let's go to a different deck. All right. get that card. Okay, let's see what we got here for you. See, love affair in the deck somewhere. Somebody was having an affair. Hold on. Is that why you moved? You were having an affair? Is that why I'm saying, is that why they moved? They were having an affair. Or is that why you moved? Because they were having an affair. I see meeting. Alright, collective. What is this all about? Is this good for the collective? Is it conducive? What is it that the collective needs to know before moving forward with this person? Somebody is stuck paying child support or alimony or some kind of government payback. They're stuck paying somebody. Somebody is swamped in fucking bills. And they've been operating. It's looking like somebody's going to get exposed. It's looking like somebody's about to get exposed. Hold on. Why is convert here? First, let's figure out why convert is here. They want you to be on their side. They want you to hear them out. They have something to say. Yeah, but you're not fucking with it. It says lesson learned, done. Yeah, they want to have a conversation about what happened. They want you to be on their side. That's why the conversion card is here. They want a reconciliation. They want to come together. Something they've come to the light about. And I don't know if it had something to do with the drinking, but it's something they've come to the light about. This is your divine feminine counterpart, whoever this is. This is a divine feminine. But what's happening here? Why is... Okay. This all makes sense. Why is the... Who is done in this dynamic? Who is done? Is the collective done, or is the divine feminine done playing games? The divine feminine is done playing games. They're coming forward with an offer, a proposal, or some level of a commitment or something. They're about to put something on the table that's never been on the table before. So they're done playing games because they know you're done. Right? And as long as you're done, they can't keep fucking with you. So hold on. Yeah, just hold tight. They're about to tell you every fucking thing. They're about to tell you everything, collective. All the tea. Yeah, you two are going to come together in some kind of union. Yeah, you guys are going to come together. It's going to be the perfect union for you guys. It's going to be an agreement or a compromise of some sort. So it may not be your atypical marriage, but it'll be something similar. Okay, why is this is where it gets sketchy. So we have financial support, access granted, receipts sold, and threatened. We know your collective is coming back, and we know they want to be with you, and we know. So why is it threatening here? Someone is anchoring them down with threats. Someone is controlling them with threats. So that's probably why they did what they did to you, because they were being controlled. Someone is controlling them. Someone is holding them tight, anchoring them down where they can't get away. And it might have something to do with their family. Yeah, it might have something. Maybe they come from a really toxic ass family. But I see love here for y'all. I see that. Let's see. Let's see. What is this about? What is this about, Spirit? Karma. It's about karma. You did something to somebody. And this is your karma. But once the karma clears, y'all will be back together. Hold on. Oh, so the finance card is just you saving money for a private escapade with your person is saving money to have a private whatever with you. They want to spend some time with you. They want to confess. They want a space where you can't run. If they get the opportunity to get you into a space to have the conversation, they want it to be a space where they can have the conversation. And if you're emotional, you don't say, oh, fuck you, and never talk to them again. So they're trying to get you in a space where they can have the conversation and then, I guess, be present for all of their carnage that they leave you with. You know? Let's see why it says access granted here. Why is that card here? What is that about? Ooh. They're about to open up. They're about to open up everything to you with receipts. They're about to tell you all of the truth with receipts because they don't believe that you'll believe them. And their truth is so to the left of center, like you won't believe it, bro. You won't believe it. It would seem off the wall if it wasn't for the receipts. But once this person comes clean, I see y'all being real happy. I see y'all being happy. And moving, that's what the house is for. Y'all gonna move in together. Or find a home together. Yeah. Because this person may come in and be on some, you're the only one I ever wanted. They always knew that. I loved you. I told them that. If you ever came back to me, I would leave them and this, that, and the other. They're telling the other person this, the karmic person this. And we're not even sure if the other person is a karmic. So let's not even, just yet. But they're telling the other person this. And they don't have any intent on being with them. Yeah, it's you they're not gaslighting. You're something different. You're a divine being also. Divine masculine, divine feminine. This person right now is fucking crushed without you. They're sad, they're broken, and their friends or whoever, their family is trying to intervene. Their family is trying to intervene because they had an affair. Not only did they betray you, but they were having affairs while y'all were together. All of this is about to come to the light. But how? How? This person is gonna have a mental breakdown, like a come to Jesus moment. You know, it's just too much, and they're gonna have a breakdown. And they're gonna break the fuck free of whatever prison this person put them in and go back and find their motherfucking person. And they're gonna apologize their ass off and never, they're going to treat this person. They're going to treat you, collective. If this is you, let me know. But they are going to treat you like gold. It's these toxic ass people though. Yeah, right now they're just surviving day to day. They're surviving day to day. There's not much overflow, so they can't make many movements more than what they're making right now. Money is tight. Yeah, they're leaving this other person. I think they were married, like I said. They're divorcing them. Irreconcilable differences. They're getting a divorce. Collective. And it seems like this person has been giving the collective such a problem. But the minute that person filed, the minute that they file those divorce papers, you're going to hear crickets. Because he was only holding on to her for the wrong reasons. And he's not about to deal with her once they went into the court. He's not even going to show up to any of the court dates. This is why he was so adamant about keeping you married. I think keeping you like I'm talking to the... This is why they were so adamant about keeping them married to them. Yeah. Yeah, he's going to be a complete drama queen up until those papers are filed. She's going to be a complete drama queen up until those papers are filed. Once the papers are filed, it's going to be crickets. Fucking crickets, because they don't have the money to fucking fight it. Yeah, this is somebody's twin flame. It's at the bottom of the deck. Twin flame. It seems like this person is either your person or their person is searching online looking for info on you. And it's almost become like an obsession. Y'all are both obsessed with the same person. So they're obsessed with you and that person is now obsessed. You know? Because they know they lost, so now they want to size the person up. And once they see once they see you, collective, they won't have anything else to say. Because they know your love for that person is unconditional. And time is running out. They're trying to hold on, but it's not much they can hold on to. You got a lot of cards out here. Yeah, you ready for the next level, collective. You're headed for your ascension, your spiritual awakening. You know, you've parted ways with all the poison, toxic people. You out here single, sexy, and free, magnetic as you can be. You know what I mean? Living in today and taking advantage of today. Carpe diem. Seize it. You done did your cleansing work. Yeah, this person is about to pop up on you though. This person is about to pop up on you. It's a divine masculine. Twin flame, of course. Soulmate connection, of course. Let's see what we got. After this, we'll wrap it up. Yeah, they were saying what y'all went through was just an interlude. It ain't nothing. They'll be back like an old cataract, like an old Cadillac, or maybe even some cataracts. Um, they said they're throwing out the trash. Just wait, they're throwing out the trash. They've been pretending this entire time, but stay tuned. They got something special for you. All right, collective. If this was your reading, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear. Peace, love, light, and good night. Oh, also, if you want your own reading, you know where to go, to the link in the bio or to the link in the description. All right, take